Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you must have already read by the title of this video, today's video would be related to getting ready on a budget during this festive season. Now because my channel is mainly related to beauty and makeup, in today's video I would be talking about a makeup kit which is very affordable and it contains almost everything that you might require to create a festive makeup look. The makeup kit that I have is by the brand Miss Claire's and it is this particular one from the brand. Now Miss Claire's is a very affordable kind of a brand and it does contain a lot of different kind of makeup products, but honestly saying I haven't tried anything from the brand and this is the very first time that I bought something from the brand. I have read Miss Claire's reviews and people do love the brand, and so I thought of buying something which is like a multi-purpose palette and it does contain a lot of different products. Now this is not the only makeup palette that is sold by the brand. If you will check out Nykaa's website, Miss Claire's does have a lot of different variety of makeup palettes that are available on the website, but I selected this little particular one because it is really affordable. The retail price of this particular makeup palette is actually just 650 rupees, but I bought this on a discount for a little less than 450 rupees. So yes, this is the one that I would be using for doing a full face of my makeup. Now before actually starting my makeup application, which you can see I am completely sitting barefaced, I would just quickly show you how this particular palette looks like. So this is the outer box of the palette. If you will turn it on the other side, you can see the list of ingredients mentioned in the back of the box along with a little sticker which contains the details about the manufacturer and the batch number and best before date pasted right here on the back of the box. Now this is just the outer packaging. If I talk about the actual palette, so this is how the palette looks like. It is pretty thick from here because it does have like two compartments, and it actually looks very pretty and very classic, and it is quite like handy, I would say. Like this actually seems very easy to travel with, and it does seem that it can easily slide into any sort of little bag or briefcase. So yes, this is how the palette looks like. If you'll again turn it on the back, you can see the list of ingredients mentioned right here on the back as well. Now let's quickly open the palette. So when you open the palette, you get a full size mirror right here on the lid, and you can see 16 different eyeshadows right here. The upper row is the matte shadows, whereas the lower row is like the shimmery shades. So a lot of different eye looks can be created using this particular palette, be it a matte look or be it a shimmer look. Now it does contain a shimmery white and black, and it also contains a matte black and brown. So I don't think that if you have this palette you would actually need any other palette to do your crease or maybe your eye base or anything. So this is the eyeshadow part of the palette. Now it does also have two little brushes which are given right here. Now you may or may not use these brushes as per your requirements, but sometimes these brushes do come handy. Now I'll show you rest of the palette. This is just the eyeshadow part. If you open the base of the palette, the remaining products pop out from the base. These four are the lipsticks, these four are the blushes, and these two are the compact powders. So this basically seems to be everything that you might require doing your makeup. Now because this palette doesn't actually have a foundation or a concealer, I would be using my regular foundation and concealer before getting into this particular makeup palette. Now all of this being said, before talking about how I feel about this palette or what is my first impression about this palette, let's get into the makeup application. After blending, all I can say is like it might not be a perfect shade, but it does work decently well as a bronzer. So even if this palette doesn't actually have a bronzing shade, this particular matte brown eyeshadow does seem to work decently nice. I just have to work a little bit to blend this on my nose. I can actually use my finger as well to blend the colors and even apply the color. I can say that the blendability of this color do seem good, and it was pretty easy for me to blend this particular shade, and it did actually impart some color on my face. So as till now, I'm actually happy with the way this particular palette is performing. Now for my blush, I would be taking this particular color to maybe give it a little more festive sort of a look. So I'll just dip my brush in this color, tap off the excess, and just lightly apply it on my face. I am actually lightly applying this color because I am not exactly sure about the pigmentation of these blushes. So it is better that whenever you are trying something new, you should always actually build it instead of going hard on the first go. Okay, but yes, these colors are pretty pigmented. Like you can already see a lot of difference in both my cheeks. So yes, it is pigmented, and yes, it is a very beautiful color. Just be careful not to overdo it because it is really pigmented, and yes, it is very beautiful. It can perfectly complement the brightness and the boldness of the festive outfits that we usually wear during the festive season. Now I'll just quickly take my bigger brush and just blend everything together because I think I have applied a little more blush than I actually require. But if something of this sort happens to you guys, you do not need to worry because blushes usually tend to lose their pigmentation, I would say, in a couple of hours. So if you have a long night and you are just going out with a very loud blush, it would like lose its color and it would actually look pretty natural in a couple of hours. So yes, the blush is done. As far as I can see in this palette, there is no highlighter shade in this palette. So I'll just take my highlighting brush and I would just dip in this beautiful shimmery white. Again, I'll just use a very light hand because I'm not too sure how bright it is. So I'll just take it on my brush and apply it on my face. It seemed okay on my hand, but it is not actually very bright on my face. Okay, it is not a very like highlighter sort of a color because I guess it is meant for the eyes, but it can work as a decent highlighter. I have applied this particular color in a good amount on the high points of my cheekbone and on the bridge of my nose, and you can actually see the reflectiveness of the glitter which are present in this particular eyeshadow. So yes, this is all about the face makeup. Now because it doesn't actually have eyebrow color also, I would be using my own eyebrow pencil. You can use this matte brown for doing your eyebrows, but I would be using my pencil and not this particular color. Now after doing the eyebrows, let's jump into the eye makeup. Now to give this particular palette a fair chance, I would be priming my eyes using my MAC paint pot in soft ochre. This is what I use on regular basis, and that is what I am going to use today. I'll just take a little bit of the product and just apply it all over my eyes. Now to simply set this color, I would be using this particular matte pink, although I actually want to do an orange look, but I guess now because I do not actually have an orange to set my eyes with, I would be going in with a pink and orange look. So yes, I'll just quickly set my eyes with this color first and just take this as my base color. And now for my crease color, I would be dipping my brush in this bright hot pink color and use this as my crease color. Start with a very light hand because this color is pretty pigmented. Okay, so this is how this particular pink looks like. I love the way this color looks. It feels very soft and very creamy, and it is super easy to blend, and as you can see, it is nicely pigmented too. Now give it a little touch of coral orange. I would be taking this particular color on the same brush, and I would just apply this color on the upper sections of my crease, just where this particular pink ends. Now to give some dimension to my eyes, I would be taking this particular color from the palette and just apply it on the outer V of my eyes. This particular color does have a lot of fallout, so just be careful about that. Okay, so this color is actually not as pigmented as I expected it to be. This is how my eyes look right now. I am not very happy with the way the outer V look, so I would just dip my brush in this matte brown. I'll actually just change my brush and I'll just dip my brush in this matte brown and give a little more dimension to my outer V. Okay, this color was a mess. I have a lot of fallout right here. I would not recommend doing your eyes after doing your face makeup. Just do your eyes first before doing my face. I'll just quickly go and just clear this situation and just mend this situation, and I'll be right. Okay, so I tried fixing the situation, and this is how my eyes look after fixing the like fallout it had. My makeup doesn't actually look perfect because I do have some blackness right here, which I would have to actually cover while doing my lower waterline. But yes, this is how it looks. The colors are beautiful, the blendability is good, but the darker matte shades does have a lot of fallout, which is something that I honestly didn't like a lot. Now, as I said, I just want to do something orange on my lids. This particular orange is actually attracting me, and I'll just try using this particular color without actually cutting my crease. I have taken my E55 brush from Sigma, and it is a flat brush. I'll just try using this eyeshadow with this brush and just apply it in a tapping motion on my eyes. It might actually look better if I cut my crease, but I am actually willing to try it like this. The color is not very pigmented, it is not coming too pigmented on my eyes, so I'll just give it a quick try using my finger as well. Okay, so yes, with my fingers the color is actually looking better. It is not as shimmery on the eyes as shimmery it is in the palette, but yes, it is a good bright color for the festive season. I'll just quickly do my other eye as well. Okay, so this is how my eyes look after the orange is done. Even this color does have a lot of fallout, and you can see a little bit of orange right here, which is actually pretty difficult to fix. I have taken my foundation in my foundation brush and I have tried cleaning it, but it doesn't look as clean as it should. So again, I would say just do your eye makeup before doing your face makeup, and all of this would look a little better. But yes, I am happy with the pigmentation of these colors, and I'm actually happy with the way both the colors look right now. So this is how my eyes look with just the upper eyelid makeup. I'll just quickly do my lower lash line as well with the same color. So it is actually the night time, and I have touched my makeup a little bit. I wasn't actually able to film the complete eye look in the morning, and this is how the colors look right now. I have touched it a little bit and have cleaned my eyes right here. After completing my eyes, applying some mascara and some kajal, this is how the final eye look looks like. Now the only thing that is left is actually my lipstick, and this particular palette actually contains 4 lipstick shades. So I think I would be going with this particular pink one, because this would perfectly match with my eye makeup look. I would be using the brush that is actually provided in the palette to apply this particular color. Yes, I will just dip the brush in the color and just try using this for my lipstick. Using such a small brush is actually very time consuming, I would say. I'll just quickly apply this color and would be right back with my final. So yes, I'm completely done with applying my lipstick, and this is how the lipstick color looks like. I think my makeup is a little too pink right now, but I am actually okay with it because of the price range of the palette. Now let's talk about my final thoughts about this palette. As I said, I bought this particular palette for just 450 rupees, and for that price, the way it blends, pigmentation that these colors offer, and everything else about this palette is actually pretty nice. All you have to just remember to do your eyes prior doing your face makeup, because some of these matte shadows are actually very powdery. Apart from that, all I can say is I love the colors in this palette. I love the variation it offers. All the 4 shades of the blush are very beautiful. The lipsticks are good. It might not be very long lasting because it is like a normal standard lipstick and not a liquid lipstick, but for the price range, the quality this palette offers is actually amazing. So I would highly and totally recommend this particular palette for the festive season. If you are looking for something very affordable and something which you can create a lot of looks from, then this particular palette pellet or maybe a lot of other pellets that are available from the brand Miss Claire are a very good option. I would be linking this particular pellet and all the other pellets that I am talking about in the description box down below. So if you are interested in trying this particular pellet or maybe some other pellet from the brand, then you can check that out through the description box. So yes, that's it for today's video. Hope you liked today's video. If you enjoyed watching this tutorial and would like to know about more affordable products on my channel, then do let me know in the comment section down below, and do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video. Namaste.